Me, y'all, follow my friend right now and get that tea. Because JoJo going to give that tea.
And thank you.
Period.
I can't wait for Alvo to go. I'm ready to see this day, man. Y'all own it. And it's coming. I was like, oh, so they was for real. He really do got warrants.
Yeah. He got warrants, and we also went and took our other warrants on his.
So is them felonies?
Yeah.
Oh, he finna go to
Friend, you
jail.
got to. Period.
Now that would be funny. Yeah, call the police. Oh, he finna be in there for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. Surely is. You got a warrant for not going to court in Cobb County? Well, you're dumbass.
And they gonna find you.
They gonna find your dumbass. Surely is. And they gonna go up on.
So I wanted to get on here to clear some things up, also to discuss all of this stuff that is going on, and it shouldn't be no surprise to anybody, the situation, you know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be no surprise to what is being said about individuals. That's what happens sometime with some people when they were once friends and they have a fallout. You know, some people don't come from the cloth that, okay, we're not friends, we don't see eye to eye. Nobody even has to know that we're not speaking anymore. You go your way, I go mine. It doesn't happen like that in the real world, you know. And then in some situations, it's warranted that people say what they say and do what they do. You know, I call it getting back. I honestly feel like it takes too much energy to be doing all that, but everyone's different, so I'm not gonna sit up here and criticize anyone. Hey, Miss Latina, peace, love, and righteousness. That's what's up. Messy Doll is worried about childish stuff. Cars, cheers, and fighting. He's a clown. It says, hey, SL. So yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm neutral. I like Tommy the Gossip. Everyone that knows me knows that I do. And I like him because he's funny. He makes me laugh. He doesn't make my skin itch. He doesn't make me want to run from myself when I listen to him because he's in the sector. This is drama that's going on and being reported on, but it's sometimes nice to see a twist. Somebody who's talking about what's going on in the sector or in outside of, you know, YouTube, because, you know, they know the same people, they ran in the same circles, but it's funny at the same time. So that's why I like Tommy. I do not know Tommy personally, but I also do not have anything against Tommy the Gossip at all. And I'm not going to let anybody sway me the wrong way into disliking Tommy the Gossip. I'm too old to be a follower. I'm a leader. I was raised, my mother used to always say, even if she didn't like somebody, she wouldn't expect me to dislike that person. You have to get to know people on your own accord, on your own terms, and then you can make up your mind whether or not that you're going to rock with that person. You can't just dislike someone because the mass majority dislikes them. So I'm a commentary channel. I'm about my business. I'm about doing, this is not traditional work, but this is my job. And I report on what is being said. That is it. That is all. I'm not taking any sides. I gave a shout out to Messy Doll for confirming he was the one that did that to Livo's channel because he's a big liar. I publicly let everybody know I do not like Alvo. The main reason, if you want to know, well, why don't you like Alvo? For the slow ones in the back, I mainly don't like him because I don't like the fact that he profits off of the suffering and pain of disrespecting and degrading Black women for money. And he wants to be a woman. Isn't that kind of weird himself? So that's why I don't like Alvo. And it's not often that I flat out say that about somebody. Over the whole career of this channel since 2017, I could feel a certain way about a person, but I would keep it to myself. And I still am very respectful when I come onto my platform to, if I do say I don't care for somebody, like I don't care for Alvo. I don't hate him, but I just dislike his ways. I still am going to keep it cute, because it's not what you do, it's how you do it. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yes, I am going to push it in people's faces. I'm going to rub it in every day that I wake up. And I'm going to definitely let you guys know that a lot of you that support him for this BS that he got going on, Alvo, you got played. Because not only is he taking your money, but he's lying to you, like he's lying to the ones that aren't his supporters, that he owes nothing to, that he wants to keep in the dark. So what he does is he lies. You should never have to lie to somebody that's supporting you, keeping you from sleeping on a park bench or being homeless, or even having somewhere, where you can sit down and eat. Because there have been times, and I can point a lot of times out, that I really do believe he didn't have money and he was struggling. And the thought of where he was going to get food, at that time after leaving Shamar, was something that was on his mind. He has had his struggles just like we have our struggles. As soon as he's on his feet and he's got enough money collectively collected from these females that have low self-esteem, that are offering him this money for the services of dragging another black woman, that's when you don't really hear too much from him. It's pattern of behavior. You guys got to pay attention to it. But some black women are not trying to pay attention to it, because they allow this kind of behavior to be done in their real life with men who run over them and, live in their house and eat their kids' snack. And then the man is sitting around playing PlayStation or whatever them games are that are out now. You know what I'm saying? And they don't work, and you are providing all the necessities to your children and another grown child, and you keep him there, and he's cheating and disrespecting you and all kind of stuff. But because you don't want to be alone, you accept those terms. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are in a false reality that you're gonna flip Alvo, and he'll be the guy of your dreams. Alvo has mental health issues. He's a narcissist, and I'm just gonna keep, as long as he wants to be on social media, and on this me train. We're gonna make it about me him. But I'm also gonna say this: everyone has had their turn. I said term. Yeah, thing that Messy Doll's doing. We all had a turn. Then how we felt about each other, or what was going on in certain situations that were happening, in particular, like with Shamar. So it seems like when one of them from the circle, when I say circle, I'm not saying it being offensive. I'm saying they were all at once upon a time friends. They all knew each other in the flesh, not from a distance, not from cyberspace. They were all friends at once upon a time. But they're not. That's just how life is. But I just don't like when somebody else inserts themselves, and they're more entitled to insert themselves in the mess, in the BS, than me, because they know these people in real life. So that's why I really don't be saying too much, and I don't take sides. People can't go overboard with some of the things that they're putting on social media, but that's not me that is the judge or the jury, and who am I to speak on it or correct anybody on it, because I'm not above life's classroom. And I want to say to the dummies in the back, on the short bus wearing the helmet, stop playing with me on my channel. Stop. If you don't like me, if you think that I'm a biased channel, which I'm far from biased. I'm now biased because Even though Shamar has dragged me to filth, which I don't care, he can drag me to filth tomorrow or tonight. Ain't nothing that Shamar can say about me that's going to hurt my feelings. It's nothing that 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 could say about me that's going to hurt my feelings. There's nothing that Alvo is going to say about me that's going to hurt my feelings. There's nothing that 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 is going to say about me that's going to hurt my feelings. Because first and foremost, the only one that's looking dumb putting my name in their mouth is 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, Alvo, Livo, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, and Shamar. You know why? They don't know me in real life, and they have never seen me in the flesh. This is cyberspace that they know of me, and I have never, like they all do, minus 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪. I really don't hear him talk too much about his personal life, which is smart. He might talk about other people's personal life, but that's smart to keep it there. But other than that, you can't say anything about me because I don't put my business on social media. I don't owe, just because I do commentary on what's going on social media, I don't owe, well, let me in turn tell you about my life story. I don't give you any of my life story. You might know the basis, like I have a grandchild, I have a son that's 33, and I'm married. I'm married, been married for 9 years. I probably said that over and over again this past year. But I don't think that is some type of, we can use that against her. I mean, that's kind of like me sharing that I would think that would be just something normal. But, as far as, when I cuss my husband out, because I do cuss him out sometimes, it gets on my nerves. But as far as me getting into an in-depth conversation of why I cuss my husband out, or if I put him out the house, or he don't clean, he's lazy, I'm not getting into that with you. Because like my mother used to always say, and it's a true saying, when you put people in your business, they stay in your business. But see, you guys don't understand. Stop picking a side of, oh, poor Alvo, oh, poor Shamar, oh, poor 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪�ึ this is social media. They know exactly what they're doing. And they're playing on the people that are defending them too, because they want to be, because it's really a fake expose, because they're only putting out what they want you to expose. They're doing that to get attention brought to them and their channel, and they're gonna blow up that way. Like right now with Alvo, he's riding the wave. He knows that as long as somebody's talking about him, that's free promotional. Who's Alvo? Where can I find Alvo? And you're gonna get people who are gonna agree on my views, and they're gonna subscribe to his channel, not because they really like him, but he's interesting. What I'm talking about, they want to hear more of. Then you're gonna get people who are gonna disagree with how I feel, and I promoted them by talking about them, and they're gonna subscribe to his channel. Either way, like them or love them. If they're talked about, people are gonna want to know who these people are. It's promotional. This is the internet. This is entertainment. People are doing too much. I see people in my real life do it on soap operas. They don't like a character on a soap opera. And this is a script. That's a script they're looking at. It's not real. Like even the characters that die off, they're really alive. Go look them up. You stop living like in a soap opera dream. Get off the short bus. You're too grown. Stop taking sides. Some of these people are up here behaving worse than their children. But then you tell your children to go to school and be good for the teacher. And then you guys come and hide behind these screens and texting and typing like you some text and type thugs. You ain't going to bust a grape in a fruit fight with stiletto heels on, talking some mess on my comment section like you going to bust a grape in a fruit fight and you ain't going to do nothing. You wouldn't even have that kind of energy if you see me in person. Because see, the same energy that I give off when I wipe my feet off on my platform, that's the energy here. Because it has to be respected, because it's not my platform. But if you got cute with me in real life, it wouldn't be nice for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. So keep the energy right where it's at. We ever do a meet and greet, you try to want to be a hero and come up to me with some mess, you might be in the hospital with tubes up in you, talking about you might not make it. trying to come over here with that cray cray. Cause see, I don't come from the school of talk, and don't be about it. I don't talk about it. I be about it. Okay. So you just act like you know. I like Tommy too. I like Tommy. I like Messy Doll. I have nothing against Messy Doll. I'm kind of glad that he is stepping up, and just because I haven't really heard too much from him since all of this been going down for months. And he's shining and he's speaking. He's speaking his truth. Whatever his truth is. Alvo speaking his truth. 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 is speaking his truth. And so is Shamar. It shouldn't be no pick and choose. Get mad when somebody comes out the woodwork and then they decide to want to speak on it. At least he's speaking on it and he knows these people in real life. And if he's saying stuff about these people that he knows in real life and some of it's a lie, it ain't no different than what Alvo does. It ain't no different than what Shamar does. And then allegedly they say Tommy be making up lies too. I don't know. That's why I say allegedly. Because we don't know. They were friends before. They know the truth. These four know the truth. Whether they're lying on each other or telling the truth. But whatever the method of their madness is, always remember they know each other. They've been doing social media for quite some time. And they're doing this to get engagement. And they're doing a good job at it. And I got to give them credit for that. And you're probably shocked to hear that. But they're doing a good job because this is, like I said, again, like a soap opera. People are really having serious attitudes. Probably if they was at a meet and greet, would probably want to attack me because they're taking this too personal. If you want to pick a side, stay on it. I don't care. But I'm not on nobody's side. I'm on the right side. Period, point blank. Hey, SL, it's let me see. Nobody likes Alvo. He's the worst of the group. Yeah, he is the worst of the group. I think so too, because he has a reputation, not just with Shamar, of using people. Yeah, let me see what them likes are at, because you're right. I've been running my mouth. I've been sitting here running my mouth and having my little vent session. I ain't one time even look. Yeah, let's get them likes up. Get the likes up like you would if you was in one of them channel holders chats who straight tell you that if you don't get the like buttons up, they'll cuss you out. And you get them up just to, I guess, hear them regurgitate some foolishness. Okay? Or you'll get them up just to get cussed out. How about that? See, but black folks is enslaved, man. You know, there was another sector I was in, the Christian Rock sector, and it was more females than male reporting on Christian Rock. And everybody, I'm telling you, everybody in the sector knew that this content creator was lying. When it was dry and nothing to talk about with Christian Rock, when she would disappear, he would be making up bogus claims and lies just to get views to his video. And people knew it. And guess what? They would still gravitate to that man's channel and hit the like button. I mean, hit it all the way up and interact in his chat, you know, his premiere videos, the comment section, just because he was a dude. That's how black women are. Your minds are just so enslaved. I'd rather give him the like. I'd rather give him the view. F that B. I ain't messing with that B. Don't know me from a can of paint, but you are so jealous and intimidated of what? You wouldn't even know me if you walked past me in the street. It's so much jealousy and envy in black women. And as a whole, this jealousy and envy in black folks with each other, not just black women, but I'm just speaking, a lot of the people that watch me, a majority of them are females and they're black. Now I have other white, you know, and other, you know, nationalities as well. But the majority of who watch me are women of color. Let's just say that. And you bees are some jealous mother effers. You guys, you don't like yourself. And I just had to say that. And hopefully you don't take offense to it. You change it, because it's not a good look. And people can see it shining through. And you could be a beautiful woman, but it's an ugly thing when you see a black woman hating on another black woman. Because 9 times out of 10, if you don't like that black woman and you hate on her, that's because you're jealous of her. That's all you're letting us know. That's all you're letting us know. It says the problem is these people are not perfect, and neither is anyone else. And sometimes people get emotionally involved. Yep, think Tris. We are all entitled to our opinions, but do not have an opinion on another person. Yep. I truly believe Alvo is the Yeah. Oh, let me tell you something, Artris. He is definitely a manipulator, but also has, I think, right. And that's so funny that you put that together. And I appreciate you for that. He's a manipulator, but he also has mental issues. But you know what? Not only does he have mental issues and he's a manipulator, the mental issues, I think, is what triggered him to be a manipulator, because he learned from people who manipulated him how to manipulate. And, like, it's sad because him being a gay man, and we know a lot of tragedies that happen, to men out here, because he just, to me, takes it too far. Like, there's some men, they might appear to be like they like men, but that might be just how they come off. And he has a bad habit of making other men feel uncomfortable because of his sexuality. He thinks everybody's gay, they want him. He pushes up too much on men. And I'm gonna tell you something, there's definitely an angel that is following Alvo, because that's the only thing that's protecting him right now from somebody unaliving him, because he crosses the line with everything that he does, and he needs to really sit himself down. He does. He really does. I see a lot of just compulsive, repulsive behavior from him, and he needs to stop it. He really does. Enough's enough. So if there's anyone in here, I won't know either way, that does support me, that does interact in these chats, that did not hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. And it's free to like. I do not get paid off the likes. If I did, I'd be broke. I would be in the crabs in the barrel, right with you guys, and you guys would actually like me if I was all the same. I try to step outside the barrel and just do something positive, and not try to be like everybody else, and know my place in life and stay in my lane. That's all I try to do. But if you did not hit the like button, hit the like button. I take the time out of my day to go live, and that takes a lot of energy to sit up here and talk to people, whether they hate me or like me. It takes a lot of energy, whether they appreciate me coming up here doing it or not. It takes a lot of energy to get up here and do that. Okay. I'm going live. I'm talking to you live. Okay. And that can be a lot on top of doing pre-recorded videos. The realest one was always Tyra. Is that the heavy set? She's kind of chubby. One, I think I seen Tyra one time when Shamar was on IG with Shakana. This was around the time he was still with Alvo, and she was sounded really worried in her voice because she was talking about his money and hearing about how Shamar was going to get sued, and she was wondering, how did it get to this point? Everybody loves SL, even the haters. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Savine. The only thing you're biased because it says they only think you're biased because they are biased to Alvo. They like Alvo and are mad you are calling him a narcissist. Ways out. Right. And it's so weird because every time somebody calls somebody a bias, they're a bias too. Because if you're calling me a bias because I don't like Alvo, then you must like Alvo. So you mean to tell me if I just subject myself to what you want me to do, then I'll be okay? I still won't be okay, because with these kind of communities, it doesn't matter what you do, it's never enough. Thank you, Savine. Thank you for your support. I always see you, baby girl, in my comment section of my videos, and you be riding hard for me. And I love you for that, Savine. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, sweetie. That's my mods from way back, from the Christian Rock concert content. Slow folks fall for Alvo's tears. Exactly. Soap opera life. You said it. Yep. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tiffany, for the member. You know I be getting on you about spending your money. I told all you got to do is hit the like button and also just be here and be one of my mods, because you definitely are one of my top mods. You already know that. You be on it. Tiffany be on it. When people see Tiffany coming, they know they better act like they got some sense while she's in the chat. Tommy is very funny. I like Tommy. SL, you continue to do what you're doing, regardless of who agree or disagree. People today will never be satisfied. Continue to do you. If they don't like it, kick rocks. I love that one. Kurt, thank you. I like that. That put a smile on my face, man. Thank you so much. I really needed to hear that. I have never liked Messi for years. It says, don't pay the bus riders any attention, SL. You know who are. You said you know who you are, and they don't. So let them be gone. Right. I don't pay no attention. That's why sometimes I'm going to tell you something. For a giggle and a wiggle, I ain't going to lie. I be sometimes pissed for a hot little second. It goes away. And then I just figure people like drama anyways. And even though I'm not a drama channel, I be like, I'm going to get up here and vent, because they're going to love it. Because one thing I'm like, wait a minute, I know this girl ain't going to the left, because it ain't like me to do that. So I'll do it just for a giggle and a wiggle out of you guys, because I know you're going to enjoy it. But you know I'm going to come back down to earth and keep it moving. I always do. But yeah, sometimes I just do it for a giggle and a wiggle. And also it gets it, you can't keep stuff bottled inside. Sometimes people can catch you off guard real quick, and you vent and you mourn and you move on. That's it. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get the likes up to at least 100. I'm not asking for 500 or 600 like you got some people making you get them to, in order to get the same regurgitated content. We grow up quick in Boston between watching my surroundings for as far back as I can remember. That's right, I am Indigo, no question. Boston in the building, Beantown all day. I'm late. I finally caught. Make sure, beautiful, because make sure you hit that like button. I'm late. I finally caught a live. I love your channel videos. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, hit that like button. Come on here, hit the like. Yes, what I'm saying. I think I started following you when you covered. Well, if you've been following me since Nature Boy, then girl, I know I love you. You were day one right there, because that was back in 2000. What? Let me think. 18, 19. I started. Woo, child, that's a long time ago, girl. Do the math. So you one of the day ones. Artistry Plus. Hi, Leaks. Hey, Natita. Exactly. They know, and we assume just because we like one does not mean we don't like the other. Alvo needs to be nicer. I don't hate him though, but he's especially rude to women. Yep. Well, y'all got a vacation from him, because I think I want to say next week he'll be able, because 2 weeks goes by fast. I know he said 2 weeks. He'll be back on his channel, because I know he's missing his YouTube channel and stuff. He be, that's a lot. That's a lot of where his supporters migrate to. That keep that money coming in, on top of whatever he's getting, doing whatever he's doing. It could be selling the goods or whatever he's doing. That's who I am talking about. He was a Blueface. He was at Blueface Court's hearing. Who was he? Burgundy. Tiffany's in the building, one of my top mods. Yeah. Hello to all the ones that are saying hello. Hey, Larry. I'm just reading these comments, guys. I don't want you to be like, why is she so quiet? The jealousy is because they actually believe the people they are jealous of are taking something from them. It's insecurities to the max. Jealousy is a mental illness also. Yeah, it is. It's a sickness. Mental illness, same thing, sickness. And it's so sad. So all the people that I'm seeing coming in just now, especially the people that I know that ride with me, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Because if I see a lot of y'all coming in that I know ride with me, you may have forgot, but yeah, hit the like button because I'll be able to tell the ones that are just coming in whether you guys hit it or not. So make sure y'all hit that like button. Or I'm going to be side-eyeing you too. I'm going to be side-eyeing you too if you didn't hit that like button. And I know y'all just came in here and I can see the number, or where the number was at prior to y'all coming into the chat. Good afternoon, Queen, Grandma. I wasn't going to go live today, but I said, wow, there's a lot going on. 𝗪𝗛𝗧 is not playing. I've been trying to keep up with him when he does his TikTok lives. I wish he would get on YouTube and do his thing too. But I guess he feels more comfortable on on here. I mean on TikTok. I said on here. All right, let me see something. I was sitting here looking at something on my phone because I wanted to actually, now that I mentioned him, I wanted to see if he was live because I'm trying to just keep myself updated with what he's saying. Cause see, you know what I like about 𝗪𝗛𝗧? Oh, he's gonna look up. Hold on one second. He's gonna look up the information. He's not gonna just run with something like his father's, like the Alvo situation and the warrants and all that. Oh, he's looking up folks' information before he, even spills the tea. He ain't just saying something out of just being angry. He's looking up the information. That's how he found out that Alvo was lying to the public and he never went to his court date. Now, he knew he was going to get locked up if he went to his court date. So why, Alvo, are you lying, telling us prior that you cleared it up? You didn't clear nothing up because on the 17th, you had a court date, which was a couple of days ago. So you just flat out lied. And people keep believing him, giving him passes. And that's the truth. It's sad, man. Dude ain't nothing but a compulsive liar. Hi, new sub here. Hey, let me make sure I don't want to rip your name up. Tamarin. I hope I said that right, baby girl. If not, just break it down. Love you, Savine. It says, hi, SL. Much love all the way from Pennsylvania. I really enjoy your content. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, sweetie. Let me see what them likes at, because y'all need to get them likes up now. Be nice to get off here, and I got about 150 likes. I don't know what's up with the likes. I'm feeling the energy that there's a lot of haters in the bushes. There's a lot of haters in the bushes. It says, thank you. Was absent for a bit. I'll back here strong. That's what's up. Hey, and it's pronounced Lex. I don't like the X, so I spell it different. Oh, okay, it's spelled Lex. Now I hope I can remember that because you only got a X in that name, Lex. It says that's what he gets for being so negative towards Shamar. I don't feel sorry for him. That's what he gets for being negative towards Shamar and black women. I can, you know what? I can deal and handle him all day being negative towards Shamar, but when he's ignorant and disrespecting a black woman, a woman that can't even defend herself if they were to see each other in person and they got into a physical fight, you're literally disrespecting a black woman. Shamar can handle himself. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, average black woman cannot fight no man. So why are you fighting verbally with a black woman online? But you know what? Put a Y in the chat. If you agree, he wouldn't give that energy to no black dude. He ain't gonna do that to no black dude. He's only doing it to a woman. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I had to put something on my charger real quick. Get some juice on it, honey. But yeah, I had no plans, like I said, to go live. But like I also told you guys, there will be times that I will just at the spur of the moment schedule a live and just go live because I just can't believe what's going on here. I really think that Messy Doll then shook it up even more so than it was already shook up. He's bringing a whole lot of stuff out the woodwork and stuff. But at the same time, people got to stop being mad at certain people saying stuff about each other, because if you put your business out there, they stay in your business. Now, you have a right to be mad. Oh, come on with this thing. Now, you have a right to be mad if somebody's lying on you and you don't put your business out here, on social media. But if you got your business out here alongside with your on social media, but you're also putting your business out here, even whether it's from the past or now, and you were doing it for views, and now people are using it against you, what you put out there of your business, they're going to use it against you. So whose fault is it? Really yours. That's what he gets for. Hey, it's me, Mary. SO, I hit the like. Rather catch your live or not. You are one of the real ones. Thank you, Queen Grandma. Yes, indeed. I can't see myself arguing with a person like Shamar. Like me, you know how when Shamar was with Alvo would whine to Shamar and then Shamar would attack me. You don't see me sitting up there, MF this, MF that. I used to laugh. That was free promotion for me. I was like, keep it up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get people. It was all in my DMs talking, I'm sorry for what he said and did to you. Sorry for what? He didn't do nothing. He ain't did nothing. Shamar didn't do nothing no different than what I do. He was on his channel. Only thing he does different is he cusses and carry it on. I'm not doing that. So I'm not mad at him. Absolutely not. It's a million videos of all of them talking about Shamar. They all talking about each other. Yep, exactly, Sabrina. People so quick to say you're biased when in reality they're biased over content creators. Make it make sense. SO Rocks. Thank you, Kurt. Yeah, but you like we were just saying about Alvo, we can't just say this about Alvo. There's people with some serious mental health issues, that watch this content. If you see them, they probably got their eyes spread apart and they're small. And I'm keeping it real. They probably look slow. They probably got caretakers and all kind of stuff going on. Or they probably live in a housing assistant where they have caretakers that take care of them because they can't live on their own. You'll be surprised sometimes people who keep stirring up mess, you'll be surprised who these people are behind closed doors, honey. And if you see them, you'll be like, oh, Lord, forgive me for cussing this Slowski out. I'm really surprised that Tommy still has his platform. The way he curses, he can't talk without cussing. Yeah, that I love Tommy to death, and I really want to see him keep his platform. But man, it's bad. So I used to be like that too. I used to think that when I cussed, people would think I was funnier. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started listening to myself, and I would catch myself times when I would say, I'm gonna stop cussing. And then I would try to stop cussing, and then it would just come out anyways. And I was saying, man, this is not good. Like, it's not. I mean, and I'm a woman, so to be cussing. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong now. When I'm off of here, I do cuss. I'm not gonna say I don't. I'll be lying. But yeah, and I know that they all listen to me. All of them do. And for a lot of things to still be going on, I think it's an education thing. When I say education, I don't mean the school education thing. I think they don't have the knowledge to know what platforms you can do that on. I think a lot of them really should migrate to BitGo and just stream all day, where they can cuss, carry on, they can play music, they can smoke weed, long as it's not seen in the camera. They can drink, long as it's not seen in the camera. But on YouTube, you cannot be up there doing all that cussing. That's bad. And I just feel so bad, because to be making all that money, and then you just wake up one day and your whole channel is down, and it's because you done broke every community guidelines, and it's all because of cussing. Imagine your channel being taken down. Every single video you've had worked so hard to put together because you don't know how to just not cuss. It's sad, man. I always hit the like button. I'm always in the bushes. I don't comment, just be listening. Hello, everyone. Hey, well, thank you, Danita, for coming out this one time, letting us know. And if it's the last time you come out, you will definitely respect it. Thank you. And I'm not trying to say people in the bushes don't hit the like button either. That's just a figure of speech that we all say, commentators, you know what I'm saying? And also communities that follow each commentator. We all just have that saying. I'm quite sure that some people are not comfortable interacting in the chat, and that's okay. Don't make you a bad person. I know that people in the bushes are supporting me just as well as the people that are in the chat. You said I told Messy Doll Baby that I love me some SL. Thank you. Yes, Shamar is going back to being booked and busy. Yeah, that's a good thing, Tiffany. I'm telling you, it really is. Hi, Latina. It's a Kurt. If she wasn't calling Alva out, they would be calling her biased. If she wasn't, I'm sorry. If SL is biased, so I don't pay. You know what? I don't even pay these people no mind. They don't even know me in real life. They sound crazy. They really don't. Well, great to see you in the chat, Danita. Yes. I don't pay these people no mind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to get off of here. I just want to come on here. I got another video I need to edit to put out for tonight for you guys. So I'm going to get off now because I really want to just have a early day and be able to enjoy the rest of my day and get some rest in, because I'm kind of tired. I slept good last night, but I guess my body's still trying to make up for the 2 nights in a row that I didn't sleep good prior. So last night was my first night of good sleep, and hopefully tonight I have another night of good sleep. They can't be mad at all. I like the way you word that. Hey, Kerry. Hey. So make sure on the way out, if you guys are just coming in or forgot to hit the like button or prefer to do it, after the live is over, that you spam up the like button. Also share these videos out, live streams and premieres. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, and always make sure the notification bell is on with the option all. I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah. Bye for now.